What's good? I'm Cyro Jules from CyroJulesBeats.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the license agreements that Beatstars start you off with. So let's get it. Yo, what is good? I'm Cyro Jules, CYRILJEWELS, decipher realness while dropping jewels. And then in today's video, I'm explaining to y'all the Beatstars contract. Alright, so I'm referring to my page, of course, you know, my website, CyroJulesBeats.com. This is a Beatstars Pro page. I changed from having my own website, which I might go back to. It's just going to take some time to, you know, I'm here with the Beatstars Pro page. So on the Beatstars Pro page, well, when you come to my website or my profile, you'll be able to subscribe. So for all music artists, make sure you fill out your name, email address, and add your phone number in here. And when you add your phone number, I'll have, you know, easier access to give you updates on discounts and what new beats are dropping, and just keep you up to date with everything that I have going on so you don't miss out. So make sure you subscribe to this. All right. Furthermore, getting into this video, let's let some music rock out. Let's play that.
Cyro Jules on the beat.
Let that play in the background. Not too damn loud. Hold on. Alright, there you go. Alright. So we on CyroJulesBeats.com, right? So I'm gonna explain to y'all the contracts. So for my beat licenses, right? 1, 2, 3. All of these three right here are non-exclusive licenses. All right, you get a non-exclusive license when you lease MP3, when you lease the wave, and when you lease the trackouts. They're all non-exclusive. All right, this is exclusives, and these are my prices for exclusives. And if you care to negotiate for exclusive, I have no problem. Just reach out to me. But I'm gonna show you guys the contract, right? So when you go to show usage terms, right here, click that. Use for music recording, which means you can record over the track, right? Unlimited audio streams, for-profit live performances, distribute up to unlimited copies, one music video, radio station, broadcasting rights, unlimited stations. Okay, so I changed all of these contracts to unlimited, so you pretty much gonna have unlimited, non-exclusive. I'm gonna explain to you what non-exclusive means in a second, but these are my non-exclusive licenses. So if you want to see the contracts, right, hold on, let me show you guys the contract. When you go to it, let me see. Yeah, I'm messing up. Let me see. Proceed to checkout. Okay, review license. All right. So you put it in the cart and you can review the license. Now it's going to tell you effective the time that you're purchasing, right? So this is the MP3 license right here. All right, license preview. This license agreement is made on the date that you purchase it, effective date, by between the licensee, hereinafter referred to as the licensee. Also, if applicable, professionally known as licensee, and producer name, which is me, Cyro Jules. Songwriter, hereinafter referred to as the licensor. Licensor warrants that it controls the mechanical rights and to be copyrighted musical work entitled The Beat. Contract preview only, composition as of and prior to the date first written above, which is this date. The composition, including the music thereof, was composed by me, Cyril Jules, managed under the licensor. All licenses are non-refundable and non-transferable. Okay. Master use. The licensor hereby grants to licensee a non-exclusive license. This license to record vocal synchronization to the composition partly or in its entirety and substantially in its original form. Master recording. Mechanical rights. The licensor hereby grants the licensee a non-exclusive license to use master recording in the reproduction, duplication, manufacture, and distribution of phonograph records, cassette tapes, compact discs, digital downloads, other miscellaneous audio and digital recordings, and any lifts and versions thereof, collectively the recordings and individually a recording. Worldwide for up to the pressing or selling a total of unlimited copies such recording and any combination of such recordings conditioned upon the payment to the licensor a sum of, how much it's going to cost, $29.95, receipt of which is confirmed. Additionally, licensees shall be permitted to distribute unlimited free internet downloads or streams for non-profit and non-commercial use. The license allows up to unlimited monetized audio streams to sites like Spotify, so all your streaming sites, but not eligible for monetization on YouTube. Okay, so with the mechanical rights, right, you having a non-exclusive license, you're still able to post it on your streaming platforms and get paid from it, but it cannot be monetized on YouTube. Okay, if you do happen to monetize it on YouTube, hit up the producer, hit me up, right? Hit up your producer and let them know, like, yo, I'm trying to monetize this. Now, the reason you can't monetize it, because I might already have it monetized on YouTube, so it's just going to clash. If you would like to collaborate, like, you have to buy the exclusive license in order to get that monetization, in order to split it. For most producers, for me, myself, I want you to buy the exclusive so I could take it down from everywhere else, or whoever licensed the beat, they can't get monetized off of YouTube. Because YouTube, they're very heavy with the copyright and stuff now. So we'll have to enable that. We both, we're both sharing or getting a piece of that monetization. All right, for the performance rights, the licensor hereby grants the licensee a non-exclusive license to the use of master recording and unlimited non-profit performances, shows, contract. Licensee may receive compensation from performances with this license. So, you could perform the song wherever, whenever you would like, and you could get paid for it. But still, I have to see a piece of the change, So it's better to buy exclusive so you could register your song with your PRO. So for every time you go perform the track with your PRO, it'll have it in the system. So when that song plays publicly, you will get paid and I will get paid. So it's better to go with the exclusive if you're really going to perform this song at a lot of shows. So synchronization rights. The licensor hereby grants limited synchronization rights for one music video streamed online, YouTube, Vimeo, etc. for unlimited non-monetized video streams on all total sites. A separate synchronization license will need to be purchased for distribution of video to television, film, or video game. Bro, okay, I'm gonna explain that too. All right. So you can make a video for YouTube, which everybody pretty much does shoot it for YouTube. They barely shooting stuff for TV anyway. But if you do happen to shoot a music video for TV, then it has to be, you know, it has to go through a different process. So we're going to figure that part out in a second. Broadcast rights. The licensor hereby grants the licensee broadcasting rights up to unlimited radio stations. So for me, you have unlimited radio stations that, you know, go ahead, do your thing. You know, I want you to get as much views and looks on your song for both of us. So I'll let you do your thing. You know, it's unlimited. One person asked me, I'm gonna go through the question, but they pretty much asked me like, how would a producer know if I have up to such and such? For the most part, most producers will probably check in or see, you know, where your track was posted, how much views it got, stuff like that. I'm gonna get into the DistroKid aspect in a little bit, but for right now, we're on this. Consideration. In consideration for the rights granted under this agreement, licensee shall pay the licensor some of and other good and valuable consideration payable to producer name, receipt of which is hereby acknowledged. If the licensee fails to account the licensor timely complete the payments provided for hereunder or perform its other obligations hereunder, including having insufficient bank balance, the licensor shall have the right to terminate license upon written notice to the licensee. Such termination shall render the recording, manufacture, and or distribution of recordings for which monies have not been paid subject to an actionable infringement under acceptable law, including without limitation the United States Copyright Act as amended. All is just saying, make sure you pay your bread for the license. That's all that's saying right there. Indemnification. Accordingly, licensee agrees to indemnify and hold licensor harmless from and against any and all claimed losses, damages, costs, expenses included without limitation, reasonable attorney fees arising of or resulting from a claim breach of any licensee reputation, warranties, or agreements hereunder. Audio samples, third-party sample clearance is the responsibility of the licensee, which is you, the artist. We try to let y'all know that if I have a sample beat, I put it in brackets that it's a sample, and it's up to you to go out there and get the clearance. It's not up to me, it's up to you, the artist. So you have to make sure you be like, yo, is this beat sample? You know, and then we get the clearance. You know, for producers, you do have to know where you found the beat, where you found the song, or what song you sampled. I know that there's a lot of samples that come in packs, and you just be like, oh, that's fire, and you don't know the real song. You have to go find the real song to let your artists know, or the people that's coming to your, you know, your clients know that song is sample and what's the sample of the song. And you can write it in the description of the song too. This is a sample of this song. Miscellaneous. This license is non-transferable and is limited to the composition specified above. Constitutes the entire agreement between the licensor and the licensee relating to the composition, and shall be binding upon both the licensor and the licensee and their respective successors, assigns, and legal representatives. Governing law. This license is governed by and shall be constructed under the law of the GA United States of America without regard to the conflicts of law principles thereof. This is your state, so wherever state, I'm in Georgia, that's what that is. Term. Executed by the licensor and the licensee to be effective as for all purposes as effective date first mentioned above shall terminate exactly 10 years from this date. All right, so this is pretty much the license agreement that Beatstars gives you right off the bat. Please care to read it. I left this alone pretty much. All I did was change it unlimited. Now, I'm going to change my term from 10 years. It's definitely not going to be 10 years. letting people license a beat for 10 years, that's a long time. The most producers, from what I've seen and what I did in the previous years, was I had it up to 1 or 2 years. I really do a 1 year lease term, with most people. So I'm gonna change that myself. But I'm gonna X this out, return. Let me see. That's pretty much the same. Let me see. Let's go to this real quick. So review license. All right. All right, this is a non-exclusive, right? So for this non-exclusive, this is the track outs. So for the track outs, you get a little bit. All right. So for the track outs, we have this added on here. Now let me read which part in consideration. Let me see. Mechanical rights, no, it'll be master use. Dang, 10 years is steep. I'm gonna change this one to like 3 years, and the other one gonna be 1 year leases. Licensee owns 50% of the right of share. Alright, so this is just my personal stuff. Just let y'all know owns 50 of the right of share. So licensee you own 50% of the right of share, and I own 50% of the right of share. What's the biggest difference between this is it's still a non-exclusive though. Well, I just want to know why it's letting y'all know that. Let me see the exclusive license. Master use. The licensor hereby grants the licensee an exclusive license. All right. So for the track outs, you get a writer share on both accounts. So I own 50% of the writing, you own 50% of the writing. That's what it has on the track out terms, right? So that's like the premium license, premium non-exclusive. And this is the exclusive license where it has the publishing rights. It has the publishing, but on the other one it has the writing. So publishing, you get 50, I get 50. So when you are leasing beats, just make sure that you have a PRO, which I did a video on it, the 2 PROs that's better known in the United States. And if you are overseas or anything like that, they have a couple of PROs that you could go through overseas for the overseas people. But pretty much those are the contracts that Beatstars gives to you up front. So you could pretty much utilize those, but for me, I'm about to go inside and alter a few. I saw some things that I didn't like on mine, so I'm gonna go alter that right now. Let me see right here. This is my. Alright, so this is the track. This is for producers right here. So producers, pay attention. This is, you can customize your own contracts right here. So I'm changing this, the track outs. We're gonna do 3 years. 3 years from this date. So 3 years from this date with the track out, and boom, right there. So let me see. Go to full customization. Let me see. I scroll down. Eventually shall exactly 3 years from this date. Okay. Make sure they understand that. All right. There wasn't much issues, but always make sure that you read over your contracts, producers first before you get it out there to the masses. And for, you know, my artists, make sure you always, you know, reading up on what you're getting yourself into. So I'm gonna change these to 1 year leases. 10 years, man. 10 year leases. 1 year, bye. One year or years? 1 years from this date. I'll leave it years.
Cyril Jules on the beat. Cyril Jules on the
We do 2 years for this. I gotta change this song. 2 years from the date. And save. Alright. So I changed my contract just like that. Let me see something on the pro page. I'm not logged in here, so I can't edit anything. But here you go, and you can read the licenses right here. So you just scroll down. So also, this is the major part right here. These are my licenses. Non-exclusive, non-exclusive, non-exclusive. This is the exclusive right here. So on my exclusives, a split sheet will be included, as well as PRO information from each party. So I put that there so people could see, like, yo, this is exactly what's gonna go down. We're gonna do a split sheet. Our information will be hand in hand, so we both know what's going on. And we're gonna both put it on to either ASCAP or BMI. If you overseas, we'll do it with one of your PROs. But I'm just letting you know up front. Publishing rights, and then also the writer's rights. Read this license right here. Writer share. In 3 years from this date. You get 3 years. That's a special. You get 3 years with the track outs. You get 2 years with the wave, and you get 1 year with the MP3. So these are my prices. These are the prices for my MP3 lease, $29.95. For my wave lease, you know, $49.95. For the track outs, $99.95. And we can negotiate, just don't lowball. And for the exclusives, this is the prices. And we can also negotiate for that, and you get some exclusives. This has to update. I have to update this. I'll do, I'm gonna put this video right here that I just did. I'm gonna put this right here so people can watch this video and understand my contracts and licenses. But pretty much for the most part, that's it. All of it in a nutshell. Y'all got to see some of the background of it, you know. Hopefully these licenses don't confuse you. I was supposed to go over one part with y'all. Let me see. In consideration. No, synchronization, right? All right. So the synchronization rights is not monetized. Yeah. Okay. So your YouTube, you won't be able to monetize unless you buy an exclusive license. So I believe producers, we need to be more transparent when we let them know the synchronization rights. A separate synchronization license will need to be purchased for distribution for TV and film. So in other words, get the exclusive license if you plan to, you know, have your music video playing on TV and everything like that. I'm sure producers don't like to be petty and they wouldn't want to like try to sue you or anything, but some producers will sue you, you know, for that. So make sure you just buy the exclusive license. Like, you know, it's an investment in yourself, and when you see your music going places, trust me, just get the exclusive. Most people just buy mostly exclusives anyway, but you know, the leasing is good for a lot of artists just to get a lot of stuff out. You know, you constantly make music every day, going for different sounds or different vibes, or you know, just want to use new production. You know, you get you a lease license and you'll be set straight with that. You know, you're pretty good. But other than that, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I try to give y'all as much value as I could. You know, that's the licenses that Beatstars gives to you automatically. So when you sign up to Beatstars as a music producer, those are the licenses that they have available to you. You just have to read it over and edit it to your liking, which y'all saw me do a quick little edit just on the years that they had there. But yeah, you know, if you have any questions, drop a comment down below for music artists or producers. Hopefully this video helps. If it did, just drop a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell as well. I try to keep you informed on mostly everything, you know, within the online world of selling beats and buying beats. Mainly with Beatstars, because that's who I'm with. But if you want me to review some other online websites where you can buy and sell beats, just let me know down below and we'll check it out. We'll do a walkthrough together and we could look over Airbit contracts and stuff like that if you need be. So holla at me. I'm Cyril Jules from CyrilJulesBeats.com. This is my YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. We over and out of here.